Hey, what's up, Vinyl Community? Uh, I'm back in Austin. Thought I'd make a quick video because I'm heading to the record store to sell some stuff. But maybe somebody sees something in this that they think is really cool and tells me, hey, don't sell that. That's awesome. I'm going to go through things really quickly because I got a bunch of lots. But the first, I want to talk a little bit about my advisor from undergrad. So I went to a really kind of a crappy school called Ball State University. I mean, not crappy, but it's just not very well known. It's not like an elite school. But there was one professor who was really a great teacher and really encouraged me to go into economics and did all kinds of independent studies with me to learn more advanced stuff. And I've kept in touch with him over the years since I graduated. I graduated 10 years ago. And so, from talking to him, he found out that I'm a big jazz collector, and he's given me some records. He's going to give me more. He has like hundreds and hundreds of records, and he's kind of getting to the point in his life where he's not listening to them. His turntable's broken. He doesn't plan to fix it. So I want to show some of these records. Some of these are things I never heard of. Some of them are things that I wouldn't usually collect, but I'm going to keep them just because they're from my advisor. So he gave me a whole bunch of OJCs. So when he told me he had these, I didn't know what to expect because he just said, "Oh, I have that McLean, I have that, that Roy Haynes record." And so I thought, well, hell, if he has those originals, that's going to be really badass. But no, mostly he has OJCs. He gave me OJCs, but actually, these sound so good, and they're quality pressings. And then he gave me a bunch of stuff from like the 70s and 80s. He wants me to record some of it for him because I could rip music on the fly using my vinyl rig. So I'm doing that with a bunch of this and then just keeping it. This falls into that cheesy category of stuff that looks really dorky. I don't know. I don't know who these people are other than Billy Hart, but I listened to it. It sounded pretty cool. He's a big John Hicks. He was a big John Hicks fan back in the 80s, he said. So he has quite a bit of John Hicks stuff, who I'd never listened to. But if you guys haven't listened to this record, pick that up. I listened to that last night right when I got home. It's a trio record. That's really good. He had a bunch of European things. This is Don Poland with George Adams, Danny Richmond, some Italian recording. I have no idea. The most collectible record he gave me, and something that I had been bidding on eBay even, and never quite gotten. This is the one original he had that of this slot that he gave me. Roy Haynes Trio, Just Us, original New Jazz. We Three, that's OJC. Tons of Jackie McLean. Now, I told him I like Jackie McLean, and he just unloaded on me. 2 copies of this, different labels, but there's the same set. Oh, I'm trapped between Jackie McLean's. John Bonner Trio and John Bonner Quintet. Another ones I'd never heard of before, but I listened to a bit and I liked it. So my advisor is a piano fanatic. He gave me some CDs too. He gave me a CD with like a tribute to Sonny Clark. It was really awesome. Another Roy Haynes on Mainstream. I think this one's funkier. I haven't listened to it yet, but I've seen some people talk about it. Compilation of Dolphy. I told him I just scored those Dolphy records, and he said that Dolphy was a little bit too far out for him, but that he had a little bit. This is like a reissue of this Sir Shaloff record with Leroy Vinegar, Philly Joe Jones, and Sonny Clark, name misspelled on the back. And then, here's another Jackie McLean. Ghetto Lullaby on Inner City. So, and then they also gave me a Sonny Clark United Artists pressing of Dial S for Sonny, which was still sealed when he handed it to me. And I almost fainted because it looked, the United when they did the United Artists, they didn't put the Division of Liberty on the back. So when I just looked at it over lunch without opening it, I thought, holy shit, he might have just given me a $5,000 record. But it's still such awesome music. That's one of my favorite Sonny Clarks. I like Sonny Clark a lot, actually. Okay, so I think I'll do these videos in a couple of batches and just upload them all at once. So those are the Lee. I won't say his whole name, but my Professor Lee, who is a big jazz guy, but his turntable's broken and he can't listen to it anymore. So he's giving me his records. I'm gonna record some of them, send them to him as CDs. Hopefully, get some more from him. He said just send him lists of stuff that I'm interested in. But of course, when somebody asks you to say everything you're interested in getting, you can never remember everything, right? So what are you gonna do? Sorry about that. So I'll post this one. Maybe I'll string these out, but I'll post these videos. The next one will be some lots that I've gotten recently.